Hi, I'm Cassidy, and with over 25 years of teaching experience, I have helped countless people improve their flexibility and movement. If you've been struggling with tight hamstrings, this 5-part series will guide you through effective exercises to increase your flexibility and mobility while improving overall function of your body mechanics. Remember, it's essential to listen to your body and modify any exercise as needed. Consistency is key. For best results, try to do these exercises 4 times a week. If you don't have time to do all 3, do the exercise that feels the most restricted. That's your weakest link and your key to progress. Let's get started. Standing with your feet hip width apart, you're going to side bend over to your right, keeping your chest facing forward. Breathing into the side of your ribs. Coming back up to standing, extending your right leg out front, hinging at the hips, bending the left knee, feeling the stretch in the back of the right leg. Coming up to standing, switching sides, you're going to side bend over to your left. Breathing into the side of the ribs. Coming up, extending the left leg out, toes up, hinging from the hips, feeling that stretch in the back of the left leg. Coming back to standing, switching sides, side bending over to your right. Breathing, chest stays facing forward. Coming up, extending that right leg out, hinging, feeling the stretch in the hamstring and the calf. Coming up to standing, switching sides, side bending over to your left. Coming up, extending that left leg out, hinging at the hips, opening up those sit bones back behind you. Coming back up to standing and switching sides, side bending over to your right. Hopefully you're feeling your mobility increase as you do this. Extending the right leg out, hinging, feeling that stretch in the back of the legs. Coming up, side bending over to your left, feeling that mobility increase. Standing up, extending that left leg out, hinging. Hopefully you feel like you've got better mobility there. Switching sides, side bending over to your right. Working that flexibility, extending the right leg out, hinging at the hips, nice flat back. Hopefully you're feeling that hinge increase. Side bending over to your left. Hinging at the hips, stretching that left leg, feeling that hinge increase. Side bending over to your right. You got this. Stretching out the right leg, hinging at the hips, feeling that hinge increase. Side bending over to your left, remembering to breathe, moving with your breath, feeling that increased range of motion. Side bending over to your right, extending the right leg out, hinging at the hips, toes up to the ceiling, yeah? Getting that calf stretch too. Side bending over to your left. Extending the left leg out, hinging at the hips. Such a good stretch. You got this. Side bending over to your right. Extending the right leg out, hinging at the hip. Side bending over to your left. Extending the left leg out, hinging at the hip. That back knee bends, yeah? Gonna do it one more time each side. Checking that alignment of your knee over the toe of that back leg. You want your knee to be lined up with your middle toes. This is the last one. Extending the left leg out, hinging. Nice. Going into a lunge, right leg forward, left leg back. Find the distance where you feel that you are challenged but in control. right? You want to feel your legs really active. Extend both arms up overhead and then rotate to your right. You want to do that 6 times. Really feeling active in the legs, moving with your breath. And then coming out of it. Nicely done. You're going to do that for the left side, finding a distance that feels safe for you, feeling really grounded in your feet, feeling active in your glutes, arms overhead, rotating to your left, rotating toward the front leg. 6 rotations. And then you're going to go ahead and come out of it. Nicely done. Going into the standing forward fold, feet are hip width apart as you roll down through the spine. Taking a breath in and out at the bottom, and then engaging gently in the abs as you roll back up, trying not to lock out your knees. Head is the last to arrive, and you're going to repeat that, hollowing out the belly, rolling down through the spine. Taking a breath in and out at the bottom, engaging in the abs as you come back up, feeling your tailbone dropping down as you come back up. Head is the last to arrive. And repeating that, rolling down as far as you can. Hopefully you feel your range of motion increasing each time you do it. Gently engaging in your abs as you roll up, dropping the tailbone down. Head is the last to arrive. Feeling your flexibility increasing. Gentle engagement of the abs as you roll back up. Getting a deeper stretch each time you go into it. Feeling the increase of your flexibility and your mobility. Using your abs as you roll up, keeping your knees a little soft. You got this. Going down one vertebra at a time. Taking that breath in and out at the bottom and coming back up. Yeah, good. Nicely done. Coming into corpse pose, laying down, hands away from the body. You're going to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. You're going to inhale through your nose, hold your breath at the top for a couple of counts, and then exhale out your mouth longer than your inhale. And you want to do that as many times as you need until you feel your breath slow down and deepen. Here you go. And then when you're ready, you're going to lay down on your side. Take a couple of breaths here to transition out of the practice. And then slowly come up to sitting. Nicely done. All right, that's it for today. We're almost there. Our final video will bring everything together for a full body hamstring flow. See you there. Bye for now. Special shout out to my Vital 7 stars. Thank you for making this video possible.